Hello, everybody. Today I'm talking about Venus feeling burnt out in Leo. So, yes, this is another transit into Leo. So, we already have Sun and Mars placed there. And Venus is going to go into Leo on 16th of August and stay there till 9th of September. And this transit is firstly, it will be Gandanta. It will be stuck between Sun and Mars and have a war with Mars, and it is changing from morning star to evening star. So a lot of activity happening. So how does it affect you? Hello, I'm Komilla Sutton, and we are talking about Venus in Leo. And so I still, before I start talking about Venus in Leo, you know what I'm going to request you again, that please do subscribe and press the bell notification, like my video. Thank you so much, because we are now coming very close to the 10,000 mark, and I need your help. I can't do it without you. So be part of my first 10,000 community. That would be wonderful. So thank you very much. So a lot of energy happening in Leo. We have Venus now coming into Leo on 16th of August, and it will continue in Leo till 9th of September. But, you know, right as it enters, it crosses through Gandanta. So it will be in Ashlesha, Cancer Gandanta on the 16th. It crosses into the Gandanta into Magha. It will pass through that time, 16th, 17th, with the sun, in exact conjunction with the sun. So it is completely burnt out and it is combust. And when a planet is combust, that means it's not visible to the naked eye. So we cannot see Venus in the sky because it's hidden behind the sun. And slowly it will emerge as a evening star. It remains combust as per Vedic astrology principles. So we see this, huge energy that Venus is going to be with. So Venus will go into Leo and it will be with the sun. And sun is giving out so much energy to Venus that Venus has to imbibe it to try to cope with that energy, because this is what will keep it sustained for the next many months. But at the time that this energy comes, it's very complicated and hard to digest. So if you are Taurus or Libra Lagna, then you are really facing that energetic boost around 16th, 17th. And Gandanta, that means there's unsettled insecurity energy around for you. So be careful, don't plan anything, don't do any projects. And because the Venus has been hidden behind, it is so close to the sun, you are burnt out. You have overdone things. You need a little bit of rest and relaxation. And Venus will move away from the sun, but then Mars is there. So Venus is stuck between sun and Mars. So you may feel that you're stuck between the rock and the ocean, or, no choice, no proper choice, because if you move forward, you're stuck. If you move back, you have got this fire of the sun behind you. So this timing from 16th to 23rd, Venus is stuck between Mars and Sun. So again, Venus also represents marriage and relationships. So that area of life is also not easy. There may be some conflicts that are hard to resolve, and it is important that you wait till Venus goes past Mars. And 23rd, Venus starts a war with Mars till the 25th. So remember, there are other difficult issues happening side by side as well, but 23rd to 25th. And then after 25th, Venus is now moving away from Mars. it's moving away from the sun. So even though the burnt out energy is there, you are feeling a little bit more secure, a little bit happier, and you're moving into this new transition, new you, we could say. And you are taking the knowledge from these conflicts and obstacles and move on. Now, one of the things that has been there for Venus, Venus hasn't had many difficult transits this year. It's been out of all the different conflicts, but July and then August, two sets of obstacles that have come to you. So, then you'll see that as you go towards September, towards the end of this transit, 9th of September, you'll feel a lot better, easier to deal with. And those issues regarding relationships that seemed unsurmountable and unable to deal with them, you'll see that that aspect also improves for you. So don't take it casually. This is quite a complex transit. I would say that it's a good idea to take some rest and relaxation as well. For Taurus, Venus is transiting in the 4th house, which is to do with home and happiness. And Venus is, needs some kind of comfort and relaxation. For Libra, Venus is in the 11th house of money. So you are feeling very stressed out about money, but 11th Lord Sun is also there. So there is opportunity for some financial boost for you as well. But, I would say that the main thing to recognize is that once Venus goes out of Leo, it's going to go into its debilitation sign. So Venus still has a few weeks before it can truly come into its own. So going slow is best, and not overdoing your schedule, your planning. That would be the ideal way to deal with this transit. Now, looking at the nakshatras, one quick point here I want to make is that all these nakshatras are being traveled multiple times. Mars is going through the nakshatra, Sun is going through the nakshatras, Venus is going through the nakshatra. So each time that energy is getting more and more stronger. So just be aware of that. And then Mercury will also go through these same nakshatras. So Magha, Venus will go into Magha on 16th. It is Gandanta at the start. And Magha is the mighty one. And one of the things that Venus has to be careful in Leo is that it doesn't start thinking, I'm the king, I'm the greatest. They have to watch out for their ego. And also, if they feel conflicted about anything, it's too hot. So remember, actually, Venus is a red hot planet. So there can be a lot of passion and anger as well. So we are managing the anger and we are directing the passion in a correct way. It's not, sometimes it's good to be angry, but just wasteful anger will just burn you up and you'll feel very emotionally stressed out. And especially watch for the war. So this Magha transit is 16th to 27th of August. And in that, the Mars war is 23rd to 25th. So that is all taking place in Magha. And it may be about who is stronger, who's more powerful. Try to avoid getting into any power struggles at this time. That would be the best thing to deal with it. And recognize that this is not an easy time for you. And wait till after the 25th when things are easier. And Venus goes out of Magha. Then it goes into its own nakshatra, Purva Phalguni. And Purva Phalguni is from 27th August to 6th of September. So I wrote there, you need to rest, you need to be creative, you want to think about your home, your desires, what you want, and to rejuvenate yourself, because this is the time as you're moving away from the sun, you are coming into this beautiful evening star. There's a lovely light to you coming slowly to you, but you've already taken that energy. So if you use this time wisely, there may be many ideas that are percolating there. So think about it, how you're going to use those ideas, what you're going to do. And then you're moving, up to 6th of September in Purva Phalguni. And Purva Phalguni is about luxury, about comfort, about things. So, positive creativity, I would say. Children can be very important at this time as well. And the relationship can be much easier, a bit more romance in the relationship, little bit, tenderness that you can express. But, it's important not to give in to too much aggressive energy or fiery behavior. And then the last bit of Venus, which is 6th to 9th of April, it is in Uttara Phalguni. Now, Uttara Phalguni is the last pada here. Venus is Pushkara. It is it's a sweet spot in Leo. I think all planets do well there. I spoke about Sun as well as Mars in Uttara Phalguni. But actually then 9th Venus goes debilitated. So therefore, we are very conscious during the transit in Leo that you're managing your energies. Don't overheat, don't underheat, just try to keep a balance during that time. Of course, Leo is a fire sign, so there will be a lot of energy that is coming to you, even towards the end of the transit. And but you don't want to misuse that energy. So concentrate on things that you can do, concentrate on your relaxation, having a little bit of fun. And then we will deal with Venus in Virgo, which happens every year. So that is the next thing. But you're planning already with Venus in Leo, that what is going to happen in Virgo. I'm also going to make another video about Mercury in Leo. So there are 4 planets then when Mercury comes into Leo. So Leo is very much in focus. And if you're Leo as well, and again, remember Sun, Moon, Lagna in Leo, lot of planets are visiting you and your Lagna Lord is strong. So you are enjoying this transit a lot. And so that is it for today. Do remember to subscribe. I'm trying to get to 10,000 membership. YouTube, they take you one step up. I get a little bit more privileges and things that I can do to make this channel even better for you. So that is why I'm asking you all to help me to reach that. And you've been really good. So thanks again. And also you can check out my website, komilla.com. See you soon.